In this video, I'm going to do a quick ownership review of my 2011 E63, which I purchased a few months ago. Then I'll take it out for a spin. So one of the first things I did to this car after buying it was to change the oil, and I used my usual Moat Tool 5W40 for the service. The next thing was the air filters, which were very dirty on this car. New ones were in so the car can breathe easy again. Transmission fluid service was next, as it was right about time to do it. This car uses blue fluid as it carries the A89 low friction code on its build sheet, so only 236.15 approved fluid. The old fluid looked normal, as well as the magnets and filter, which is good, and everything was cleaned. 6 liters of new fluid went in with a pneumatic pump, and then I set the fluid level at 45 degrees Celsius, draining out any excess oil, and the drain bolt goes in as the fluid stream turns to a drip. Otherwise, inspecting everything underneath, this car is in really nice shape, which I expected for low mileage and a mild climate. With a few service items out of the way, I took the car for a proper drive. What an amazing car to drive. It really feels smaller than it actually is in the corners, and really handles well for a big sedan. The steering is nicely weighted and full of feedback. This was the last year of hydraulic power steering in the E63, and it really is the best steering you're gonna get in an E-Class. Those downshifts with this engine and transmission are really something else. I also did a few detailing touches to the car. I performed a leathery treatment to the interior to help clean the seats and maintain that original matte finish. The oil goes on and soaks in, and then it's removed with a pristine clean, and finally, just a wet towel. I also used a leather cleaner on the steering wheel and shift knob to help restore that original matte finish. I polished up the exhaust tips with some metal polish and a foam drill attachment to bring back that shine. A bit more on the story of how I found this car. It's actually this very car that I missed out on buying in the past. In 2021, I spotted it on Facebook Marketplace and contacted the seller immediately, but unfortunately the car was already sold. Jump to 2023 and this very same car pops up for sale again, and I knew I had to have it. But I needed to drive 5 hours from Vancouver to a small town in the interior to get the car and then bring it home. The base MSRP in Canada of this car was $106,900 in 2011. So I found the dealer ordering guide and found the exact options on this car. So it has the driving assistance package, which was $800 with the blind spot assist, lane keep assist, those type of things. The premium package here that we got in Canada was $3,800 with dynamic driver seat, climate comfort front seats, heated rear seats, power trunk, and keyless go. Another option was premium Napa leather upholstery, which was $1,500. And this was actually very rare on pre-facelift W212s. And its code is 801A for black, instead of the standard grainy leather, which was 201A. Rear view camera was $480, and these 19-inch AMG wheels were $2,500. So the total in Canada was $115,980, and ceramic brakes were available in Canada as a $13,750 option. I kinda wish the car had them just for the lack of brake dust and obviously the monstrous stopping power. I recently drove an E63 equipped with ceramics, and the brake pedal, it feels amazing with the immediate response right when you get on the pedal. But nonetheless, I still like the spec of this car. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that there are a few differences for Canada versus the US market for the E63. For example, folding mirrors, which were not available in the US until 2015. Also, this car has rear climate controls and vents on the B-pillars, which are not on US E63s. You just have those things blanked out. Anyways, this was really the car I was looking for, and the only other AMG I strongly considered in my search was a late C63 sedan, such as the 507 edition. Nonetheless, I'm very happy with this car so far. I also took the car for a trip down to Seattle and stopped by a Mercedes club show. Let's check out some of the stuff that was here on this hazy day. Next to my car, we have an SLS AMG, equipped with the optional 10-spoke forged wheels. M159 under the hood. Next to it, we have an AMG GT with the M178 engine. Here we have an SL55 from 2008 with the P30 performance package, M113K engine with 510 horsepower. Last year of this car, before moving to the SL63, and in nice condition as well. Next to the SL, we have an R63 AMG from 2007. Ultra rare with only 238 long wheelbase models made in total. This one has a few visual changes like a walled front bumper and Euro spec 21-inch wheels. The M156 engine is only half visible under the short hood of the R63. This example is finished in a majestic black and is highly optioned, including the radar-guided cruise control. Give the owner Nathan a follow on Instagram. I'll leave a link in the description. Maybach 57S here as well, another one of Nathan's cars. This is a R231 SL63 with the standard twin 5-spoke wheels, and this has the M157 engine. S65 W212 on the end here with the monstrous M279 V12 engine with 621 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. Lots of nice R230s here, such as this SL500. Check out this W140 600 SEL. The king of S-Class with its M120 V12 engine, nice condition as well. This is a very early R129 500 SL with the classic M119 V8. C55 AMG W212 here with the M113 engine. Here is another SLS. This one is finished in Le Mans red. New G63 here. And this 124 E320 Cabriolet is a relatively rare car for 124. This is a 2006 E55 finished in alabaster white. What a beautiful example from its last year of production. And the Graham Light wheels are definitely something unique on this car. Some nice R107s here as well. And that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And if you want to support the channel, take a look at my store. Link is in the description. If you want to see more Mercedes and AMG content, subscribe for more videos like this one.